I'm Jamie Z, and it's time for beer. As you may already know, Colorado is one of the top states in the country when it comes to breweries, particularly craft breweries. Business Insider ranked Denver the #2 beer city in the country, and Colorado as a whole has over 300 breweries. In this video, I'm going to talk about the history of breweries in Colorado, specifically craft breweries, and answer the question, why are there so many breweries in Colorado? It's going to be a fun one. Fun for me, anyway. First, full disclosure, none of the featured breweries sponsored this video in any way, unfortunately. A little update about what I just said there. It's true, none of the breweries sponsored this video, but about halfway through shooting, which took about 3 months, the folks at PubPass offered to send me a couple of their books to help me finish this video. And if you like to try new beer, PubPass is the way to go. Most of the breweries in this video are in the 2019 Denver PubPass, and PubPass are available in cities across the United States, including Denver and Boulder. If you'd like to check them out, their website is getpubpass.com, and I'll put a link down below in the video description. Now, let's get to business. There are two main reasons why I believe the craft beer industry has grown in Colorado. The first reason can be summed up basically in one word. Coors! Coors is the oldest continually operating brewery in Colorado, and is one of the only breweries in the country which survived Prohibition. At the time, Adolf Coors famously pledged to keep everyone at the plant employed, and he did so by diversifying the company. So when Prohibition ended in 1933, Coors was back in production and built up a reputation across the country for making great beer. Both Presidents Johnson and Eisenhower were known to have Coors shipped out to Washington, D.C. And you remember that 70s movie, Smokey and the Bandit? The whole premise is to smuggle Coors out to the East Coast. But this video isn't about Coors. It's about craft beer. And when home brewing was federally legalized in 1978, it started the craft brewing industry. And as the home of Coors, Colorado was already known for beer. The second factor that's played a role in Colorado's early craft brewing industry are the state laws. It's a little confusing, but I'll try to explain. And to further confuse matters, those state laws are in the midst of being changed currently. First of all, until 2019, you couldn't buy full-strength beer here in grocery stores or convenience stores like you can in most other states. Here, those places were limited to beer with 3.2% alcohol content, which is roughly half of what other beers contain. If you've heard of 3.2 beer, that's what that is. It's a remnant of Prohibition that Colorado held on to for 85 years. Also here in Colorado, businesses here are, or were, allowed to have only one retail store in the state which sold alcohol, which means almost every liquor store here is small and independently owned. Of course, this law is also being changed as we speak. And finally, Colorado law allows what's called self-distribution. Briefly, what self-distribution means is that a brewery can sell its beer directly to a liquor store without having to go through a distributor. This makes it relatively easy for a small craft brewery like this one to put its beer in the hands of consumers. Put all these factors together and consider that the American Home Brewers Association was founded in Boulder and that Denver hosts the largest beer festival in the country each fall. And that's why Colorado is home to so many craft breweries. And this is where it all started. Wynkoop Brewing Company on Wynkoop Street in downtown Denver, Denver's first craft brewery. It opened in 1988. Cheers. Check out the videos on my channel. It's about all kinds of interesting things around Colorado. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around.